Okay, we're live.
We're
Oh,
live.
wait, hold on.
Yay!
It's the speaker knockers.
I have a rolly chair now.
Boonch Montana, Boonch Montana, Boonch Montana. First time on the track, front I push you back. I said first time on the track, front I push you back. Boonch Montana, Boonch Montana, Boonch Montana. First time on the track, front you will get clapped. I said first time on the
This is
track,
longer than I remember.
front you will get clapped.
There's only so much spinning around in a chair that we can do to this song.
See, the thing is, they at Boonch, Montana, but we have not found
She's
her.
gone. Yeah, we
Yeah.
have not found her. She's off the grid.
She's one of the people that we want to interview.
100%. Yeah.
I don't know if I told you this, but in our content document, I have that I want to find like an entomologist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was looking up George Mason entomologist, and I found this one guy. Wait, let me show you. Let me look up George. This is happening in real time, people. George
Yeah, let's just get right into it.
Mason Linguistics Department. Language department? I guess that's
It's all the same.
No, I want
No.
linguistics. No, I want
Yeah,
linguistics.
you got it.
What?
Linguistics.
This is chaos. Okay. People.
Please call Steele. Is that what that said? Wait, hold on.
Wait, go back.
Hold on, let's go look at that.
Please call Steely. Steely. Please call Steely. Sound. That's what it
This
translates.
is sound.
And so I was looking at this guy
Oh, yes.
who
Steven.
yeah, I was gonna ask why are there no vowels in your first name? But I guess it's Stephen H. Weinberger.
He really just, I don't know what the deal was with his name there. He went all lowercase. Whoa. Hold on.
So
Wow. Lots
Anyways.
going on with that guy. He went all lowercase on the name, no vowels on the first name, 3-buttoned polo just all the way up there.
there we go.
Lots
course.
going on.
Lots of hair.
Lots of hair.
Good.
It's great hair.
Good glasses.
I'd love to talk to him.
The Henry glasses. I know. I should.
Solid mustache.
I don't think I ever emailed him. I think I should.
Yeah, we should just constantly email him.
Yeah. Let's send correspondence to his house all of the time.
Let's mail him a letter so much.
We're back.
How
We're
are
back.
you? We are back. It's been too long.
It's been. We can't revert to our old ways now. Where we just die and then come back, and you know how it is. But yeah, it's been. We were off for a week, but not to the people because we've been releasing Boonch highlights.
Oh, right. That's true. Yeah. Consistent Boonch highlights.
The thing is, what's so great? There's no shortage of highlights.
No, yeah. Every
we have enough.
yeah, every like 7 to 15 minutes of a Boonch episode is another highlight.
That's exactly true. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the bread tier list is coming out on Friday.
Nice.
I heard the entire state of Vermont is quote clamoring.
They're ready.
They're
Yeah.
very excited. How have you been, my good sir?
So much going on. No, it's fine. No, but it actually is. Like, there's been a number of things that have happened, which, as we've discussed before, I like to live the simple life. And the past few weeks have been a tad busier, so that has been it's been good. Lots of good stuff going on.
But still chaotic.
But everything's
Yeah,
horrible.
It's
No.
it's
Uh,
really
yeah.
good, but also it's
I'm
a
drowning.
I'm drowning.
Yeah.
It's a I'm drowning.
I'm on the verge of drowning. Yes. No, it's no, things are very good.
Be more detailed. Be more detailed.
Yeah, no. Listen, I'm gonna get into it. Well, stop pressuring me.
I'm already drowning.
Yeah, listen, this is not what I needed
I'm
today.
like more details, more detail, more
Yeah.
detail.
No, let's go chronologically. So
Nice.
2 weekends ago,
Amen.
I was in Chicago. No, was that last weekend? Hold on, I don't remember.
It was.
Was that last weekend? Okay, last weekend I was in Chicago, visiting my good friend, my brother Philip Dremmers, and it was no, it was lovely. It was a very short trip. We flew in Saturday morning, flew out Sunday night. One of those in and out Chicago trips.
Yeah,
that's what
one
they
of those
call it.
in and out Chicago Philip trips, right?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
you go
they're
to in and
popular.
out, you see Philip.
Yeah,
yeah, because he works there, but it's also
Exactly.
in Chicago.
It's also in the West Coast.
Got
Yeah,
it.
it's the West Coast version of Chicago with
Yeah.
In and Out. Yeah, no, it was good. It was a very fun time. We, had some good food. Saw Philip, hung out around the Northwestern campus. What could be better?
Yeah. What's really interesting is that, sorry, I was just hearing you say you had good food. No one ever is like, yeah, so we went, we had horrible food. And then we saw Philip. It was, just a time. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
the food is usually skipped over unless it's decent at least. You know what I mean?
That's nice, though. That's a nice thing. I feel like oftentimes we hang on to the negative parts of a trip.
Don't say if you don't have something positive to say about the food, don't say it at all. That's
Nice.
That's what Joel Jonas
Nice.
would say. So
Yes.
Chicago trip.
Chicago
Fun,
trip was nice.
quick,
Fun, quick.
Beantown,
Good
yum,
food.
good food.
Yes. It's
Good.
it's the Bloomington, Indiana of Chicago, Illinois. No, it was good, and we had a good time. Then I started my job at the Safeway, the safest of the ways,
Good.
and it is good. It's actually really fun so far. Excuse me. We talked about this in the past. Just like the best jobs are simple and involve walking.
Yeah.
Those are really like the
what
main
was
two
what was the
criteria.
one that you applied to? That the people I know about it, right?
Oh, to be a mailman?
Yeah, mailman.
Mailman, dude.
Like-
Sorry, mail carrier. We're
Mail
getting
carrier.
gender
Like,
neutral.
Come on,
here.
yeah, let's not.
Yeah,
be
it's not
canceled.
1986 anymore. Jesus. No, it's yeah, no, yes, I tried to be a mail carrier, and apparently I was not good enough. They had me take this quiz. I think I've told you this before, but
Yeah.
let's talk to all of our 0 viewers.
We have 2 concurrent viewers.
We have 2 viewers
It's
right now.
It's definitely
That's
my dad
amazing.
and Amelia, but
Hey,
you
we'll
got
take it.
a fan base starts somewhere.
Yeah, I'm still amazed that we have 2, considering our only advertisement for this we put out like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. Hey, we're live soon.
Yeah,
Hey,
please
please
come
come.
see. Cancel your plans.
I hope you have no plans
Yeah.
because this is spontaneous.
Yeah, but anyway, it's or mail carrier. Yeah, they had me take this quiz that was like, what would you do if there was a person, that you're delivering mail to, and they had a question? Would you not speak to them and make no eye contact? B, would you like go into their house and spend the rest of the day there? Or like C, would you just tell them to like go to the post office? And it was a bunch of questions like that, and I was like, I don't know. Why don't you tell me what to do, and I'll do that. I don't think
you sure you didn't get the order
guess the
wrong?
rules of the job. What?
Are you sure you didn't get the order wrong? Where it's like you take the quiz after you watch the 3-hour seminar or whatever. You know what I mean? Like maybe they give you, maybe you have to go pick up a book. Maybe you have to read a book.
Maybe I do. Maybe I missed it. Maybe that
read
was
a
the
book.
problem. Yeah. Maybe read any book, and then you'd be better at for the post office. I don't know, but this job is good at the Safeway.
Question.
Yeah.
Is it
answer.
the nearest Safeway to your house?
If by nearest you mean not the nearest Safeway, then yes.
Which Safeway is it?
It's on Route 1. It's like down. That would be south? Yeah, South Route 1. Going south on the Ingleside Safeway is what it's called.
Gotcha. So not the one not the wine.
Neither the Holland Hall nor the Bellevue.
Damn. My
Safeway.
dad and I had a very good game planned.
Oh, really?
Which was, we might still do it. I might ask him or Amelia to go to the whatever Safeway you work at.
Mm-hmm. Isn't Amelia in London?
No, she's about to go to Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Give it up. Give it up for
give
Costa
it up.
Rica.
Give it up for the rich coast.
Yeah, today she was like, "Yeah, I'm going tomorrow to Puerto Rico, so I got to pack." I was like, "You're definitely going to Costa Rica." So, not to out her, but the game was Where Is It? My dad came up with this, where he would walk around and find obscure food items and where they're located in the Safeway, and I would quiz you on where the things are.
I've worked twice. I would be so bad at that right now.
It would just be watch Henry say numbers.
Yeah, watch Henry fail. That's no, that would be
watch Henry fail. Oh, that's a good bit.
That'd be fun though. Yeah, no, we could definitely try that. I hope. I mean, I imagine I'll get better as time goes on.
Yeah, I mean, you'll start. Tomatoes, aisle tomato.
Yeah. There's going to be a serious problem if I don't get better. If I still have no idea where I'm going.
I just go blind. Lose your sense of direction throughout your job. They're like, it's in aisle 14. You're like, I don't know what left is.
I've never read a book before. I'm just like carrying a bunch of mail. It's like, what's happening?
God, the most dangerous way.
Yeah, no, but it's really fun so far. And the one thing I'll say is like the people there are the best.
Really,
I have not interacted with like a single person so far. Employees, not the customers. I haven't really interacted with the customers at all yet. But the employees, I really have not had an interaction with someone who's not like completely friendly and so helpful, and also very forgiving of my slowness and mistakes that I was making the first day. So no, it's been very good. I'm gonna start working more because my class is done after this week. So I'm gonna bump it up to 30 hours a week.
Whoa! Hey,
getting into it. Hey now, yeah,
good.
It's a good time. And then I have one more thing, but that's gonna take longer. So, and we alternate. So
that came from episode 3 when we were making the. I was trying to remember where that came from.
Yeah,
when we were making the highlights. Episode 3.
There we go.
Here on Boonch, we alternate. We have a past and no future.
No, yeah, that's what we like. That's how we like it. But no, we do indeed alternate. You've had also quite a few weeks.
Yeah.
You're in a different location.
Tell
our viewers.
How can you tell?
Those two viewers who know exactly where you are. Please tell them.
So I'm in Worcester, Massachusetts.
Worcester, Mass.
The
Bloomington, Indiana of Worcester, Mass.
Yeah, the Bloomington, Indiana of Massachusetts, Indiana. Yeah, so last time we recorded an episode, it was before I drove up here. I drove up here. That's about all that's happened, but I can tell you about what's been happening. So Amelia's roommates were here when I arrived because everybody was still in the end of the semester. People were pretty much packing up. It was packed here. So
nice.
Yes. And then on Friday, they started trickling out at the end of, like, around the 4th. So today's Sunday. Like, if you imagine, like, the Friday that just happened, the week before that. Okay. If you could imagine it, read a book.
Yeah. Try to visualize that Friday.
Try to visualize a Friday.
Open up your mind to Friday.
And they started trickling out. And then it was just Amelia and I here on Tuesday, but then she had to leave on Thursday. And now it's just me in the apartment. And after everyone left on Friday, like 2 to 3 people left on Friday and Saturday. And then on Saturday, I sort of set up my office here because this was Amelia's room, but then we moved all her stuff into another room. Yeah. And so we have ourselves...
Oh, very nice.
Office space.
Did someone say a window?
Yeah, 3 windows
Nice.
actually.
3 windows.
So you can see
What are we
outside.
in the Bahamas? Wow.
Yes, second
Very
floor.
nice.
So what's very
Second floor.
interesting about this room specifically, that leads to the apartment. All right, let me
Wait,
show you.
well, I thought you were in the apartment.
No, like to the rest of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Ah,
It's a kitchen.
nice.
Sorry, I'm connected on a cord. And then
Oh.
over here, this goes to the basement and outside that way. So
Oh, interesting.
I have 2 exits,
Nice.
which is okay. And this is really convenient for like laundry, because it just goes straight down to the laundry room.
Nice.
Sorry, I need to wear my blanket because I'm cold.
Why not?
That's all that's happened.
That's
So,
good though.
Let's give it up.
Let's give it up for Worcester.
We're in a new place. We're now.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've lived this like week and a half that I'm here alone by myself. Is the first time I've lived by myself for a week and a half since the apartment in Pittsburgh, which was
Wow.
more than a year ago.
A little while, yeah.
So
How does it feel?
it was nice the first day, and now it's kind of lonely. But
Yeah.
it's like it's better when you have people, especially at night. Like I don't
Sure.
know. Bill Burr said something about sobriety, which is not really what I'm talking about. It's more just like it's more
Change of
just
topics.
it's more just like being alone that I think this applies to. It's he was saying this in terms of sobriety, but I think it applies where it's you have the best mornings but the worst evenings. And I think
Interesting.
I think that's kind of true for me, especially since I'm more of a productive person in the morning anyways, where I have all the time to be productive, and so I can when I wake up.
Right.
But then at night it's like, what am I going to do? Just like, I mean, I can always call people. I was calling Amelia last night. We were watching Arrested Development. I have you.
Hey, come on.
Give it up.
Give it up for our friendship.
Give it up. Yeah, that's it. Whatever. I'm not going to keep it.
No, it's good. No, I mean, that makes sense. I will say I have not had that experience with sobriety. Like most of my days are always fine, but it's just consistently good.
It's not just like all from the beginning of the day.
Right. It's just completely downward. No, I went when Carl left the apartment in like the beginning of May, and then I stayed in Bloomington by myself for like 2 weeks, I think, after that, which was nice because I think every once in a while it's kind of nice to just have some alone time. But also I had like 2 friends in the same apartment complex, and so we would hang out periodically, which I think helps a lot. So yeah, I get that. Bye. All right. Brunch complete.
What are you drinking? Are you drinking anything?
Oh, it's water. Nice. Shout out water.
That should be a shirt. It's always water. It's always been water. Like how people are like, it's you. It's always.
It's you.
Been
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It's water. That's water. It's always been.
It's water.
That has always been water.
Wake up. Read a book. It's water. It's mimosa.
No, it's good.
Anyways, what was the third thing you were gonna say?
So this was a cool thing that I did yesterday.
Tell
there
me
is
right
a
now.
thing. No, yeah, oh yeah. I know. I'll just stop there. There's a thing called America Talks, and it is a program that where they sort of get a bunch of people and they ask them some questions, and then they put you in a one-on-one conversation with someone that answered those questions differently from you. The whole idea being conversation with someone with different experiences and different opinions and different background.
Did you say it was a TV show?
No, it was like a thing that you participate in.
Like a website?
Kind of. It was like a program, like they do it periodically. Like they'll just send out emails and you can sign up for it and then be a part of it.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. So like
So
a
I was
thing
a part
that
of
you
that.
do,
A thing that you do. Yeah, I don't know. An activity. Yes.
not a show that you watch, but a thing
Yeah.
that you
No.
participate.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the show of that. Um,
Oh no, it's just a thing. You
it's
do.
not a show. Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah. Let me make this as clear as possible. It's not a show. No, it's no, it's an activity. But anyway, I did that yesterday, which was pretty cool. And again, very much for your Americans who want to counteract polarization and all that sort of stuff, and just have some good conversation. Also, sorry if you can hear him, but my dad is mowing the lawn.
can't hear it.
Oh, well, that's good. All right,
Can't
then I'm
hear
gonna
it.
keep talking.
Yeah, here on this stream we don't hear David Dremis.
Yeah, we're deaf to David. Dremis.
Deaf to David Dremis. So what was the question? Or what was the topic?
Oh, it was a number of questions, mostly political things, and things like that. It was like, do you approve of the job that Joe Biden is doing? And I was like, I honestly don't know, because I haven't thought about it. But there were other questions about, like, is free speech in danger on college campuses? Something about climate change, like just your sort of normal thing. Guns, probably. And it was good. I had a lovely conversation with this. I think he said he was 75. Is that right? I'm not asking you. You were there.
Yes.
Yeah. Survey says yes.
Yes.
Yeah. No. So yeah. So it was like, I think he said he was 75, and he looks good for 75. Lloyd H. Just a lovely guy from Minneapolis, Minnesota. We got into a great discussion, pretty much not about politics, but just sort of about, like, American culture in general, and myths behind culture, and vulnerability, and acceptance of others, and all this sort of stuff. We got into, like, a great conversation about that. We exchanged emails, and we're planning on keeping in touch. So that was just a super fun experience.
Was this a call, or was it a?
It was a Zoom.
It was a Zoom.
Yes.
Gotcha. America's
kind
Zooms.
of.
Gotcha.
Yes.
That's so interesting. Wow. I'm just wondering whether or not I would ever do it, because it sounds like it would be fun, but I'm not the type of. Let me just make a fatalistic statement about who I am and
It's
my
like a
identity.
blanket statement. Yeah.
about who I
will never
be
change.
forever. Yeah. I'm this way forever. I don't know. That's just very, very cool of you that you did that.
Thanks. No, it was good. It's been one of those things where it's like I we spend a lot of we I think both of us spend a lot of time in fairly homogenous social groups as far as opinions about things, and it's
not, okay, good, not homogenous as in like
race
texture or hair color or
how they
thickness.
feel.
That's good. We should create. You live in such a homogenous bubble. Everybody you know has earlobes that are at least 4 centimeters. It's like
you got to get out of that
wake
bubble.
Up. Read a book. But yeah, I totally agree, because like Nova can be kind of a bubble.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's because I like having discussions with my dad about things that we both agree about. Like, it's enjoyable, and we'll be like, the government, but
Joe Biden is doing the job, I guess.
And
guess I'll go to sleep. I'm David Dremis.
Bye, son. we're just like a joke white family.
Yeah, just an exasperated Jewish family.
Yeah. You ready for lunch, son? Anyway, so I like having those conversations, but after a while, it's like, this isn't like, it's fun for us, but it's not helping anybody, you know? And so hopefully by doing this and by, I'm doing actually another one this week. This was, so the one I did yesterday was across the political spectrum, and the one I'm doing this week is across generations. So I'm going to be talking with a lovely woman over 61 named Ellen. So that'll also be interesting. But yeah, it's just one of those things where, number one, I think I am one of those people who's very
I'm so ready for this.
it's such a it's going to be so anticlimactic. No, just very sort of nervous about leaving my comfort zone, and this was that. And so I've been trying to do that a little bit more, and it's also nice because they had like a guide for the conversation, which we actually didn't really end up following, which I think is good.
That is good.
More of an organic conversation.
You're going to tell me how to have my
conversation. Listen, look at my face. You tell me that I don't know how to have a conversation with Lloyd.
If
so
there's one thing this face says.
Yeah, it's the word Lloyd. But yeah, no, so I mean, we had an awesome discussion. He recommended like some books, and we agreed on like a ton of stuff, and yeah, like I said, we exchanged email addresses, and we want to stay in touch because, as I was saying, part of it was I want to actually like be a part of something that is helpful, in general. And so we had ended our discussion talking a lot about vulnerability, and this is actually something I was going to talk to you a little bit about today, but because the last question I asked him, I was like, we've been sitting here, it's a lot of fun for us to talk about how the world should be. What can you and I do? That sort of thing. Me and Lloyd, not me and you. We're clearly doing enough here. Yeah. We're having a much more positive impact than anybody realizes. But
Lloyd could only dream of having this much impact.
Yeah, talk about your net positive effect on the world. So the idea is that we're sort of going to keep in touch with each other and talk about how and when the two of us are being more vulnerable with other people, which I think is a really cool thing, that it's not like a political goal that, the two of us are like, we're going to, be community organizers now, because he's, 75 and I'm busy. So I'm at Safeway a lot. And
you're like Salt March? He's like, I am 75.
Yeah. I would prefer not to get up. So maybe not that. So anyway, but I think it's a really cool thing, just that it is a step in the right direction for the both of us, and obviously someone I never would have met otherwise. And
hey,
and it's a good thing.
You never know.
I never know. When I'm just
Lloyd
going around Minneapolis looking for 75-year-olds, I might have run into Lloyd Hansen. Sorry, I shouldn't out him. I shouldn't put his last name. People are going to start blowing up all of his social media accounts.
So many people
are all of our 2 viewers. Anyway, so that was the thing I did yesterday.
You need to keep us updated on Ellen. What's her name?
Yeah, Ellen. Yeah, no, she sent me an email earlier today, which I will be responding to. And
she's actually, I don't like you.
yeah, bye. Yeah, no, I think it'll be great, and I think that'll also be a cool one, because it is. It's not, I don't think, at least, the cross-generational divide is as vitriolic as sort of the cross-political divide sometimes. So I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. Yeah. It seems like the people that would do that are people that are going to be more agreeable anyway.
Right. I don't think anybody's gonna, I'm ready to argue.
Yeah. One person's like, get ready, idiot.
They come in, their entire face is red. They're so angry already.
They have tons of cue card evidence cards that people from debate have. Exactly. Did you actually? So
yes.
that probably makes it more positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we all have very much the same goal.
Have you ever gone on a Omegle? Do you know what Omegle is?
I haven't. It's fascinating though. I've
Isn't that
heard
fascinating?
Of it.
Like,
Yeah,
I've never heard
that
of
is a
anyone
thing.
doing it, but like, people do it. I
Yeah.
guess.
Which seems cool. Like if it's actually fun and not like, terrifying, I think that's a really cool idea.
Do that.
Okay.
Bye.
So much pressure. I'm drowning.
Welcome back to David Pressures Henry.
Yeah. So anyway, that was what we did. We were talking about various sort of myths of society. We're talking about how.
Let's get into one. Do you want?
Okay.
Let's us talk.
Let's do it.
But we also have on deck.
Oh yeah, I saw. That would be so good though.
I
like
mean,
that.
it's the next logical step.
Yeah. We've gone through various other food groups and also prayer. So, Oh yeah.
I forgot how many we've done. We've done.
Oh yeah,
5.
we're racking up the. Yeah.
We're racking up the.
Yeah.
You know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't need to keep talking. But yeah, one of them he was talking about was scarcity, the myth of scarcity, that breeds aggressive competition, or at least the idea that competition is absolutely necessary for success generally.
Wait, can I ask a question? Did he
Yeah.
skew more left or more right?
I don't know. Wait, are you talking to me or him? Are you talking about me or him? Him, yeah. I don't know. He said he rarely sort of identifies himself or categorizes himself. He did describe himself as a radical, which he well, no, I know, but he provided a caveat to that, which I think was actually really cool.
He's like,
He
the
said-
caveat is, I'm not.
Yeah. No, he said the actual, like, again, getting into the etymology, the word radical actually means at the root, is what he said. And so basically he said he thinks, and this is actually something we were talking about a lot, that too many times the government or just society in general is addressing symptoms rather than the cause.
Absolutely.
And so that is what he said that he meant by radical, is that his idea of problem solving starts at the cause rather than at the symptoms, which I thought was cool.
I totally believe in that.
Yeah, no, I think you'd get along with him well. He was pretty cool.
Give me his email.
Okay.
Now.
No. That would be horrible. I just started giving everybody Lloyd's email. That would be so mean.
You're like, this guy thinks that the symptoms, not the roots. Go spam him.
Go blow up this guy's email. He's 75.
He needs to be stopped. Lloyd must
Clearly
be
a
stopped.
problem. It's the next big Boonch campaign. After all G solved, it's Stop Lloyd.
The most harmless 75-year-old man.
Yeah, just a really nice guy. We need to stop him.
Lloyd must be stopped.
Oh, that's great.
Man.
So anyway, we were talking about scarcity and that whole idea, because one of the things the two of us agreed on was that, it's ridiculous, and I think a lot of people would agree on this, that it's ridiculous how much wealth that we've created in the past 30 or 40 years, and the fact that so many people are still like in poverty or have a lot of wealth and are still incredibly unhappy. So we're talking about catching up on the material advancements with internal and relational advancements.
Amen.
Amen.
Give it up for Lloyd.
Yeah, give it up for Lloyd.
Who, as soon as we're done clapping, we will stop.
He is dead to us. No, it's good. I was thinking, I was like, should I tell him about the Boonch Boys? Would he be into that?
I was telling my dad, I think every email that I write from now on will always include an invite, like an invitation to our podcast.
Yeah. You'd have that, you know, those people that have like those electronic signatures, but it's like they have like the few things that are always there. I'm not describing this well. When it's like people that are like in a business and it's like CEO at like bank, and you know they have that below their signature on email.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, you'd be like half of the Boonch Boys on every single email.
Also, you're invited.
Yeah. Also, let's stop Lloyd.
What's your position at your company? I just stop Lloyd.
I'm trying to stop Lloyd.
My position is that I want to stop Lloyd. That's my position.
So anyway, that's what's been going on.
I mean, that's very interesting. I feel ashamed every time we talk that I don't have anything interesting.
Yeah, I hate myself every time we talk.
Every time, like, the most interesting thing right now in my life. Look at this mushroom poster that.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
It says it's French champignon.
Wow.
That's the most interesting thing, and I'm also in this room, and also that's too high. But yeah, that you're always doing cool stuff, and
that's false.
I commend you.
This is like the first cool thing I've done in a while.
That's not true. Live with Carl is like.
Yeah, that's 10,000 points right there.
In the game of life.
Yeah, I am ahead because of Carl.
Yeah, if you were playing the game Life and you drew Live with Carl, it would
yeah. I just wrote Carl on the board. I win.
You just accelerate to the end and have $10 million and all of the kids you want.
You can spend your retirement stopping Lloyd.
So yeah, I wanted to say this about the mailman job.
Yeah.
Now that we're done with Lloyd, I feel like that would be just such a good job to do when you're older to pay the bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you saved enough as when you're young to like you're able to grow enough money to where you can retire at like 65 and from ages 40 to 60, you don't really need to invest anymore. All you need to do is keep your bills current.
Yeah. Why not?
Like 5 times a day for like 3 hours. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. No. I mean, it's so. I think it's like it's still probably at the top of my list of jobs I want to have after college. Like, I would just do it for the rest of my life. It's such a good job. I'm not joking. Stop laughing.
I'm not laughing.
No. I know. It's no.
I'm not.
Yeah. No. It's so good though.
No. Yeah. We should.
Bye.
We need to live together. That's got to happen in our adult life at some time.
I don't see a problem with that at all.
I mean, yeah, if I'm tutoring and you're doing your thing, and then we just record anytime other than
that. yeah. Anytime except for the we're gonna be.
I would love to go recording... on a ride along with you if you're ever in.
That's so. I can't imagine
come
that.
See how exciting this. Job is.
Yeah. Be careful. Yeah. I have to like put you in one of those like.
You're not at risk for heart attacks, are you?
Yeah.
It might be
Get ready for loud noises. Yeah. We're gonna have to go on a chase at some point.
That would be a good bit. Extreme mailman delivery. Where it's like you have 10 minutes to do these 40 houses.
Yeah.
And you're like sprinting.
Yeah.
You
no, it'd be
in
so
the car,
great,
throw the bag.
Right.
You're like
I'm not even accurate anymore. I'm just like throwing mail everywhere.
That would be a good bit.
So
I mean,
fun.
We have freaking Guy Fieri's grocery games. We could have that.
Yeah, that's not nearly as ridiculous.
Oh, I wanted to ask you this before we get into vegetables.
Before we get inside a vegetable.
Have you seen Bo Burnham's Inside?
I have.
Oh, do you want to talk about it?
I do want to talk about it.
I hate him. I hate everyone. I want
what
your
did
thoughts.
You, what are your thoughts?
No, I want your thoughts.
We alternate.
Bye.
Lloyd.
The only thing we can agree upon at this point.
That's what I'm going to do the next time I do one of those cross-political talks now. Like, listen, we can disagree on everything else. Are you with me on stopping Lloyd?
Yeah, it's like
it's not a partisan thing. We're just trying to stop.
Yeah, what's like the people that are like one position voters or something like that, where it's like,
oh yeah,
this one thing, that's the party I'm supporting.
Yeah, that is a thing. I don't remember what it is, but yeah.
Okay, read a book,
Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Yeah.
It's
Lloyd.
It's
anyway,
always been
it's always been Lloyd. It's water. It's always been Lloyd.
Oh gosh, I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
It's not what I wanted out of it, because I love his comedy. I think his serious stuff like Eighth Grade, and Inside, although there were parts of Inside that were obviously very funny. It was like, it was more of an incisive look into pandemic life and being a creative, and I don't really relate to a lot of the things that he seems to struggle with and that a lot of other people seem to struggle with that they get out of it. So I thought it was obviously very good, but it wasn't for me. So those are my thoughts on it. What are your thoughts on it?
I agree a lot. I think you and I were, pretty successful throughout the pandemic.
Yeah.
Like I was having, I think, some of those sort of depression issues right before the pandemic, and then everything got better during the pandemic. So it's I think I think it depends on what this is sort of what we were talking about in one of our past episodes about who decides sort of the meaning behind the art. I think
it's
his
us.
goal, it's you and me and not Lloyd. No, and so that's the thing. I think I think the goal is, I would assume the goal was to provide this more sort of intimate look at things, and to provide sort of a different style of comedy that is, like you said, it's not just about, making people laugh, it's making people think, that whole thing. So I thought it was good. I thought his songwriting, as always, was still very good.
That was
Brilliant.
That one was that, like, I really liked the Sacco one. Not just in terms of the politics, but also it was really nice. Like like that one, FaceTime with my mom. Welcome to the Internet.
I wanted to talk about that one a little bit, but
Welcome to the Internet, or yeah.
So, well, first of all, I want to go back to the Sacco one, because have you ever seen? There's an old clip of the Green Room. Have you ever seen that?
Hans Taywin.
Yes.
Did
where he's doing
his
the same
stuff?
thing.
Because I looked that up as soon as
I looked him up. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, his stuff is dark too.
Yeah.
It's like,
that guy's a little crazy.
What were you in jail for, Sacco? Rape. Oh. I didn't know that. Yeah.
But yes, so no, I thought it was very good. I thought it was again a little bit more focused on the artistic side of things rather than the comedic side of things. And I thought there was like a little bit too much of just silence throughout the whole thing, of just sort of a blank room while he's sort of shuffling around. And I was like, I get that vibe like a few times, but you don't stop it. So the Internet one, though, I thought was interesting because I think it brings up a good topic, and I don't want to go too long here because we've already done 47 minutes.
Absurd. It's always absurd.
It's always absurd.
We don't have time for vegetables.
No. So this is what I thought was interesting, that because I really liked the song, and number one, the songwriting itself was really great. The wordplay, his singing, I think, has gotten better. Really good. But I think this is sort of a conversation where it's like, is it the is it our misuse of a tool that creates the problem, or is it the tool being constantly modified to become more addictive that is the problem? Your thoughts?
Yeah, it's definitely the latter. There's no reason that the internet needs to be the way that we've created it.
Yeah.
It just happens to have become that because of corporate interest of keeping you on their platform and spending money on their platform. Yeah, doesn't need to be like this at all. If the internet were completely open and created to not be addictive and to not, it would, especially the culture that Bo Burnham has described the internet, like the possibility of the internet as being. He was describing it on the H3 podcast as like early YouTube was just, it was like the Wild West. Like you would be able to see just like random people's videos where it's just like oh look, this is like a person filming a dog running and that's it. But now it's just like viral videos, James Corden, like all of these things where it's just
those
like,
are the two things
those are
on
the
YouTube.
two things you see on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's not like a pure exchange because the algorithm is designed to reward virality and like reward very popular things when it could be such a pure exchange of human existence from people who don't like. This is an exercise that I did after watching that H3 thing with Bo Burnham. If you go on YouTube and you sort by upload date, you can see people that you would have never discovered. I looked up Tiny Desk, like NPR Tiny Desk, and I sorted by upload date. There's apparently like a competition to be in a Tiny Desk, and I was watching like all of these great musicians with their submissions that only had like 2 views.
Whoa.
And it's like that's what the internet could be if there wasn't corporate interest trying to keep you on the platform as long. So yeah, it's definitely our it's capitalist interest wanting to keep you on the thing longer that has created the addictive nature of it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, that was a thing. I was reading. It was the Jonathan Sachs book. By the way, I think we need to change the Facebook post because he's dead. And you were like, "Notice us, Jonathan Sachs."
Oh no, I thought he was alive.
No, it's all fine. I don't think anybody's gonna get upset. But it's totally fine. No, it's totally fine.
I didn't know that at all.
No, it's completely fine. Anyway, but he was talking about the internet, and he said at some, I don't know if it was like a panel or just like some sort of congressional testimony or something, somebody asked the CEO of Netflix what Netflix's biggest competitor was, and he said sleep. And I was like, oh shit, that's terrifying.
That is terrifying.
That's really, really scary. And so I do think there's like a narrative that goes along with a lot of addictive things in general. Just sort of the willpower narrative, that it's not about how, insanely addictive the creators have made it. It's about, oh, you're not strong enough to sort of, choose to do the more productive thing and the right thing and all that sort of stuff. And I just don't like that narrative at all. I'm not a fan. And it's the same thing with like sugary foods. Like sugar itself is incredibly addictive, but if you look at the difference between like, sugar nowadays and sugar, I don't know, a while ago, like mid 1900s or probably, I don't know. Let's just keep guessing.
1900s, or I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you ever look at sugar from the mid 1950s and sugar today,
stare at sugar. No, but if you look at the amount of sugar that they put into things now, it's insane. And of course, it's like, the more you have of a substance, the more it's going to be addictive. And so it's one of those things where it's like, I don't. That's all I got.
It's like, Amelia had gotten, or Amelia and Amelia's friends had gotten like sodas for mixers or something like that. A freaking ginger ale has like 50 grams of sugar in it. I was looking at that. I was like, oh my God. And it's like the world give like natural things are already so sweet. Like if you ever have like a purely ripe plum, like shut up.
Shut your mouth.
You don't need a Coke.
Yeah.
You know?
That's been one of the craziest things so far in my 2 days working at Safeway. Because I'm shopping for other people. That's been like the biggest thing, that whenever there is an order for some soda, it is so big. It is so like they want so much soda. I got someone 36 Cokes the other day, like 36 like 16 ounce Cokes. No, dude, that would be crazy. No. The like 16 ounce, I think is what they are, 16 and a half ounce or something like that. But still,
know. What? You better know.
Oh God, apparently.
Fired. Like your manager comes out. even though you're in my headphones.
Exactly. So yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like that stuff is crazy. Even like I remember, I feel like I've talked about this on the podcast before, but you know, whatever. My parents used to have like a glass of orange juice every morning with breakfast, and then the you know, as a family we sort of started trying to eat a little healthier, and they realized like there's so much sugar in like organic orange juice, and like how this is just, it's why aren't we just squeezing the juice into the glass, you know? Or,
there was added sugar in organic orange juice. Added sugar in organic orange juice. What? Why would you need that at all?
Exactly. Well, because there's the addictive properties to it. And the same goes with like caffeine and nicotine and stuff like that, where it's just, I mean, they talked about that with like Juul and all those vaping things, that the nicotine content or concentration or whatever it is so much higher than the average cigarette. So it's, you know, yes, it's not a cigarette, but it's more addicting. So it's stuff like that where it's just sort of scary. And there was a great thing. All right, let me just try and find it in real time.
Let me let you share your screen.
Hold on. I'm trying to find it just on
on your phone.
On my phone, but let's see. Hold on.
Thank you to our 3 concurrent viewers.
3 concurrent viewers.
We hope you're enjoying the show. If you want to ask us any questions, we aren't going to get to vegetables, so we have...
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry about that. We can't.
We don't have time.
A vegetable... I mean, just in general, if we have to do that at some point, if we're forced, there's so many vegetables.
That's true. We could really probably spend like a whole episode just doing that.
We could.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a thing. So I'm subscribed to this thing called the browser, which, because I've tried to stop looking at news as much, and so the browser does this thing where every week they send me like 5 things to read, and it's great. But there was a thing I was reading about. It was an old college commencement address from like 2003 that this guy gave, and he was talking about, I want to see if I can find the right quote. I think I'm already past it, darn it. Hold on.
This is why we do tier lists, guys. This is why.
Talk about we need structure. Okay, so this is what he's saying. He's basically making an argument in favor or about the necessity for studying the humanities and liberal arts and stuff like that. And he says it's a mistake to think of the humanities as luxuries or as a decent appearance that must be kept up like the country club membership or the house in Palm Beach. Necessities. I can think of no other set of studies more relevant to our present circumstance. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry.
All right. Our technologists, I love this. Our technologists bear comparison to the sorcerer's apprentice, producing continuously improved means toward increasingly ill-defined ends. Unless we look to the humanities to clean up the mess, we stand a better than even chance of killing ourselves with our new toys. That was from 2003. and it's
crazy.
like that's happening, you know.
He's a genius.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
I mean, it's bad.
I think I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. Like,
what more is there to say?
Why would you add more sugar? Oh, to get more money.
Yeah.
You're killing people. No, more money.
Yeah. Anyway,
so,
we're having fun.
That's our review of Bo Burnham's Inside.
Exactly.
Thank you. This will be the end of the highlight.
Orange juice.
I was thinking about that. I was like, did we finish talking about Bo Burnham's Inside? Done.
Inside.
But yeah. No, let's keep talking about Inside.
Okay.
Because we talked about Welcome to the Internet.
Yeah.
I think that was. Can you hear that upstairs?
I can only hear my fan, which is in my room, so no.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so there was Sako, FaceTime with my mom. A lot of silence. So you have no other thoughts on it?
Not really. I mean, I only watched it once, so I was like, you know, the first time you see something, you're like, okay, I have some thoughts, but you're not going deep too quickly.
Yeah. I had to watch it twice because the first time we watched it, I fell asleep. So.
Maybe because of all the silence.
Yeah. I was like, this isn't what I expected.
Yeah.
But yeah, another recommendation I would have for you.
Yeah.
Is Zach Stone is going to be famous. Do you know what that is?
I've now heard about it, but I have not seen any of it yet.
It's Bo Burnham's MTV show that he had.
Oh my God.
Like, I think in between What and Make Happy.
Wow.
Where he plays this guy named Zach Stone, and he has a camera crew follow him around. It's very good. It's,
nice.
Yeah, I don't think I can show any clips from it.
Yeah, probably not.
But I'll send you a thing, and it's a good show. Yeah, and what I was recognizing was that I like middle Bo Burnham.
Interesting.
Like What to Make Happy is probably Make Happy is like one of my favorite pieces of art ever.
Those are good. Yeah.
Because I think the message very much resonates with me as a person. And What is just silly. It's just so silly.
Yeah.
I love it so much. So, and yeah, Zach Stone is going to be famous as like is like kind of like that. I'll show you a couple of clips after we hang up so we don't get copyright claimed.
Copyrighted. Yeah.
You know how it is.
I really do. Yeah.
All right. Do we have anything to talk about? Is this our
We've done a full hour now.
Yeah. We can call it here. I mean, I got
stuff
to do.
Yeah, I also probably need to eat something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was going to tell you, now that I'm alone, I'm able to meal prep. Which has been good.
Good.
Because I had not been eating enough with intermittent fasting and like at my mom's house, and now I'm eating a lot.
That's great.
Yeah, a lot of lentil pasta, a lot of lentils, a lot of rice, a lot of veggies.
Gotta do it.
I have a crazy smoothie in the morning. It's insane.
It's
like,
so crazy. There's like so much stuff in there.
I'm like, hi smoothie. It's like, yeah. I'm like, okay.
It's the Charles Manson of smoothies.
That's coming out tomorrow. If
that's
people
such
watch
a good
our
clip.
episode highlight from episode 3
back in the day,
Charles Manson. But yeah, it's been really nice being able to meal prep. Are you a fan of meal prepping? I don't know if I've asked you this.
I want to know before I answer. I want you to go into more
to
detail
answer that
about
question.
More question. Let me go ahead and dodge this really controversial question about meal prepping. How do you meal prep? What does that look like for you?
I definitely don't do it like most people because I should be consuming a lot of calories, so I have to make a lot of food, and it's really boring. Like that's the thing with meal prepping is like you can do it well and like have it be interesting, but what I do is I prepare a lot of the same meal. So what I do is I cooked like 2 boxes of lentil pasta, like 2 cups dry of lentils, 2 cups of dry of rice, and I just like mixed it in a big bowl and I served it into like Tupperwares. And I'll eat like a Tupperware and a half a day, so it lasts for like 3 days. And so the reason for me of doing it is like I was trying to create a list of the things that you should get out of, or the factors when considering cooking your own meal. Nutrition is one of them. I can always like keep track of the nutritional value of what I'm eating, because it's like I can calculate it, and it's focused on protein and carbs and that sort of stuff that I need. Efficiency, it's much easier to make a lot of something at one time and then just eat it over a while than cook. And that also saves with cleaning stuff too.
True.
And taste is really low on the list for me. I don't really care how it tastes.
We learned this in the colorblind tasteless discussion.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Henry is both. I hope people weren't offended by that. I hope you were, but not other people.
Yeah. Other people.
But yeah, so like those 3 things are like the main thing that I consider when I cook something. How long is it going to take to clean up and like actually do all the consuming? Because I do other stuff. Nutrition, is it good for me to eat, and will it make me have energy, and does it taste good? Those are sort of the 3 main things. And you can definitely meal prep to where your variety is much more, it tastes better. Like I just do it because it's really efficient, and I like to have a very consistent set of nutritional things so that I'm not sort of all over the place in terms of my energy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What about you?
What about me? I don't know if it's. I think it's like very limited meal prepping that I do.
You're like, I think it's very stupid.
Yeah. I hate meals. No, I think what I do is like it's again very limited. I don't know. Actually, no, it's probably not considered meal prepping because it's not a lot of.
You just make a little bit too much, and then you have the leftovers for the next.
Yeah, no, that's sort of what I would do is like I would make something like one night and just keep, I'd have like 2 more servings of it for future meals. But I know there was a friend of mine who she started making like all of her meals for the whole week on Sunday, and then it was like, whoa, that's a lot. I mean. Yeah, but again, if it works for you, then God bless.
God bless.
God bless. But it's like I also I think like the experience of cooking. I think it's fun. I think it's nice to take some time that's not focused on work. We're familiar. You got it.
I know what time is.
Yeah.
I take it.
Yeah, you've done it before. So I don't do anything crazy. I think my parents do it a little bit more with their lunches, because they'll sometimes have some sort of like tabbouleh salad throughout the week for lunch.
Shut up, Elizabeth.
And they they'll get that ready over the weekend and then have it for a few days and everything. So yep, that's my answer.
All right. Let's give it up to meal prepping.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, come back to next week's Boonch Brunch where I convince Henry that he's wrong about meal prepping. But yeah, this was a lovely return.
As always.
We should definitely try to record something for Wednesday, because we have not yet recorded something for Wednesday. We'll do it. We'll figure it out.
We definitely can. I actually have that was the thing. For the first week I was working, I didn't have a schedule. They would just text me. They're like, come in 3 hours, and I was like, oh God. So
this is
I
not
actually
the
have a
safest
schedule.
way to do it.
Yes, exactly. So no, I have a schedule now, and I'm free many mornings, so that should be good.
Good.
Yes.
All right.
All right, we'll do it.
Bye, everyone. Say bye-bye to the fans. Bye-bye, fans.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
fans.